hello to all you little people out there. Now, today is our last in the series all about our world. And we've done so much, haven't we? We went up to Mount Everest and we swam with the big snappy crocodiles in the River Nile. And we were super busy going around the skyscrapers in New York. And we've seen some amazing animals, haven't we? But today, I want to talk to you about something really important. And our yoga flow today is going to be all about looking after our world. Because we really like our world, don't we? We like the big trees, we like the animals, we like being able to go and swim in the sea, we like being able to go on a big long walks. But if we don't look after the world, we might not be able to do those things. If we don't look after the world, we might not be able to ever see the blue whales again. If we don't look after the world, all the polar bears might go and never come back. And we don't want that, do we? But we don't need to worry too much because we can fix all of those things. And by working together, so your friend here, and your friend here, and your friend here, and your friend here, and your friends all around the world, if we work together, we can make our world a really happy, safe place for us to live, for the animals to live, for all the plants and the trees to grow. And that's what we want, isn't it? So, one of the things we can do to look after our planet is to not drop any rubbish. So you might have seen, if you're walking around, see if you can walk all the way around the edge of your mat. If you were to be drinking something, slurp up your drink, and then you dropped it on the floor, that rubbish on the floor might roll down the hill and then might get crushed a little bit under a car and then might slide down somewhere else and it might end up in the ocean. And in the ocean, it might end up coming near to a turtle. So can you bend your legs and send one arm under one knee? It's going to be your little turtle flipper. And your other arm under your other knee, and that's your turtle flipper. And you can imagine that you are now a turtle and you're floating around the sea. And all of a sudden, what's that yucky piece of rubbish floating in my water? But sometimes that yucky piece of rubbish doesn't just float by, it gets stuck on the fins. So you wouldn't be able to move your fin. And if you can't move your fin, you're not able to swim very far. If you're not able to swim very far, the likelihood is you're not going to live for very long as a turtle. We don't want any of that to happen. And we can easily do that by putting our rubbish in the bin. So let's make ourselves into a bin. Here we are. Here's our bin. And everyone can come and put their rubbish inside the bin. Can you do it? Put the rubbish in the bin. Now, there's a better place actually than in a bin. It's called the recycling bin. Have you heard of it? Now that's where all your drinks cartons and your things start off as a drink carton and you put it in this magic recycling bin and it comes out the other end as something brand new that we can use again. So it might start as a drinks carton, go in the bin and come out as a paper clip. Anything. It's a magical bin and that's where we want most of our things to go. So let's pretend now that we are our magical recycling bin and we want to keep putting stuff into the recycling bin. So lift your hand and put things in and in and in. Now let's do it with our legs. Put things in and in and in. And maybe you can reach all the way up and get something from up there and put it in. And the same on the other side, reach all the way up and put it in the bin. Maybe you can reach with your hand, reach up put it in the bin, and the other way, reach up, put it in the bin. Fantastic. So that's one way, putting things in the magical recycling bin. Another thing we can do is to always turn things off. So much energy is wasted because we leave switches on. We might leave the TV on, or we might leave something plugged in when it doesn't need to be. And all that leaving on and being plugged in is wasting energy. And we have to make energy by chopping down trees or burning lots of oils. And those things are bad. Because what will happen if we chop down a tree? If we stand up and we lift our foot to our ankle, maybe below our knee, maybe we can get it right up to the top. And we spread our arms to help us balance. Maybe we're a big tall tree. Who lives inside us as a tree? That's right, some birds. If you've got good balance, you'll be able to flap your wings like a bird. And if the trees were chop, 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 chop down, where's that bird going to live? He's lost his home. And just like the turtle, if the bird's lost his home, not likely to live for much longer, is he? But it's okay, because if we turn energy off, we turn our electrical things off, our TVs off, the trees can stay up, come back into your tree, and the birds still have somewhere to live. And it's not just birds, it's monkeys. Monkeys like swinging from trees, don't they? And they go up to the top branches and they get the bananas. Should we do our big monkey jump again? Should we jump from one end all the way to the other? Are you ready? Bend down. 1, 2, 3, monkey jump. Oh, ah! Fantastic. So we're going to use the magical recycling bin. We're going to turn off all the energy things that we don't need. And the trees are going to stay up and beautiful. There's something else we can do. If we were to go down to the beach and we could see there was little bits of rubbish everywhere, we can help by picking them up. And we can pick them up, put them into a bag, and we can put them into a bin where we know they're not going to end back up into the ocean. So let's pretend we've got ourselves a big bag, and our toes are going to be like our picker-uppers. So we're going to get something. And if you're at home, you could put some things out on the floor and you could practice doing this for real. We're going to pick up the piece of rubbish, squeeze our toes so we've got it, lift it up and put it in the bag. Very good. Let's get another piece, lift it up, put it in the bag. Swap hands. Let's go this way. Squeeze, lift it up, put it in the bag. Very nice. And another one. Squeeze, lift it up, woo, put it in the bag. Nice. When you've got a big bag full of rubbish that was just lying there, probably would have gone to hurt more turtles and fishes living in the sea. And we're going to put it in the bin, or even better, we're going to put it back into the recycling bin. So we can do so many things, but we have to work together. It's all right if we do it on our own, but the more of us that do it, the better it will be for our planet. One last thing I want to talk to you about is the fishies in the sea. So can you come and lie down on your back? And I want you to put your hands gently underneath your bum. And I want you to walk your elbows in together. And then you'll be able to lift your head up so you're looking behind you. And when you're here, you might be able to lift one leg like it's your fishtail and fishy, fishy up and down, swimming fishtail. Maybe with the other one. Maybe you can do it with both. And the fish is swimming in the ocean, just like the turtles. They need their space to swim around and not be crashing into all our rubbish. But also, we need to make sure that the fish that we're eating is caught by fishermen who are being kind to the fish. So we need kind fishermen. We need kind people who look after animals. We need kind people who grow all our fruit and vegetables in a nice way without using all squirty pesticides and things on it that are yucky. So everyone can do their bit. So, do we want to look after our world? Do we want it to still be amazing? Do we want the polar bears to still have their house on the ice? Can we make our big polar bear stumps, stump, 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 and standing up? Make our little penguin feet and our little penguin eggs and our flippy flappers. And we want our penguins to still have a little home, don't we? And we want all the trees, whoop, to stay up. And we want all the animals to be happy. Most of all, we want to keep our planet nice and healthy. It's just like what we would do to our body. That's what we want to do for our planet. Look after it. Take care of it, and it will take care of us. Bring your hands together at heart center, and I want you to say, together with my family and friends, I will take care of my amazing world. Yay, we did it, little yogis. We've done 6 episodes learning all about our amazing world, and there's so much more to learn. I hope you've enjoyed going on a little yoga journey with me, and be sure to come for more adventures soon. See you later, little yogis.